Good evening. So, yeah, weird setup, I know, but I just did an ASMR video. I haven't done one in like 2 months because I had nowhere to do it after I moved out of, the room I was renting. And so, yeah, hey, got time on my hands now, so might as well film some stuff. But yeah, I even have my hair extensions in. Isn't it amazing how it blends in so much? How it's the exact same color with my hair. Anyway, so I was all done up and sitting here, and I know this is kind of random, but that's me. That's Tracey, the one you know and expect, and to just do random stuff. But have you ever had where something, you read something and then all of a sudden you're like, oh, whatever happened to, like, whatever it is, that it triggers something for you to think about, looking something up to see what happened, what the outcome was. And that happened to me yesterday. And I looked it up and I read the story, and it's a sweet story. Kind of has a sad ending, but not for what you think. And I thought that, again, just to maybe give you some diversion out of, going down a spiral or whatever, maybe some like good news or a sweet story might, I don't know, just give you some reprieve from all that stuff. But anyway, so this was back in 1998. Okay, so this happened in Minnesota at the Mall of America. And I'm going to read the story. It was all over the news. It went, I think, worldwide when it happened. And then this, let me see, sorry. This article is from 2018. So the headline is, David Weinlich, 48, was married 19 years after arranged marriage at Mall of America. And it's quite the story. I remember back then being like, are you crazy? Are you crazy? But hey, as far as my dating life goes, I don't know, maybe this is the way to go. Worked out for them, who knows? So I'm going to read you this. And again, just a diversion, just something to listen to, just something kind of sweet. Yeah, it's about love. So that's sweet. Okay, this article was written May 22nd, 2018. David Weinlich knew he would get married on June 13th, 1998. He just didn't know who his bride would be. Friends came to his aid and picked Elizabeth Runze, R-U-N-Z-E, from among hundreds of interested women. So it was an arranged marriage, and they had all these women apply. I don't know if they got to see him or not, maybe I'll tell. After knowing each other for only a few minutes, Weinlich and Runze said, "I do," at a well-publicized wedding at the Mall of America in Bloomington. The marriage lasted almost 20 years until Weinlich's death from colon cancer on Sunday night. He was 48. Weinlich was diagnosed with terminal inoperable stage 4 cancer in March 2017, died in hospice care in a Minneapolis suburb, said his friend, Minneapolis City Council member Steve Fletcher, who helped arrange Weinlich's marriage to Runze. "I was the instigator, and Dave said, 'Let's do it,'" Fletcher recalled Tuesday about the arranged wedding. Using his experience in political campaigns, Fletcher said he knew how to write a press release and generate interest in Weinlich's quest for a bride. "People were so interested and it became really sort of a media phenomenon," Fletcher said. I remember that. I think People magazine, maybe I'll look it up after this, covered it. David Weinlich jokingly told relatives and friends he would be married June 13th, 1998. So he put a date out there, even though he didn't have a bride in mind. Now that's manifesting, huh? Friends and family helped Weinlich as the date approached, shooting a commercial and placing advertisements. They eventually narrowed the field to 24 women. Runze, known as Bethy, stood out because she was willing to work on a relationship. Oh, so the others weren't, I guess? You think that maybe would be a given or an expected? They came together not knowing anything about each other, Fletcher said. He said the couple's marriage lasted so long because they knew how to really appreciate the unique and amazing things about each other. Bethy Weinlich quit her job as a nurse soon after her husband's cancer diagnosis. David Weinlich had left work for the state Democrat Farmer Labor Party years earlier. The couple had 4 children. They didn't know each other. They met, got married. Their friends picked her out for him, and they were married 19 years and had 4 kids. Wow. Maybe I should have my friends pick somebody for me. Bethy Weinlich, I said that. More than just an important part of our story at the mall, David and Bethy have become our friends. Like so many others, we feel the pain of the loss of David, but will always treasure his memory, the Mall of America said in a statement. After David Weinlich's cancer diagnosis, the couple renewed their wedding vows at the mall last August. The ceremony also served as a fundraiser for the Angel Foundation, which supports families coping with cancer. The mall plans to host another fundraiser for the Angel Foundation on June 13th, the couple's 20th wedding anniversary, and is planning a way to permanently honor David Weinlich. Okay, so I kind of started backwards because that was like at the end of it, but I'm going to see if I can find the story when it was happening. The Star and Tribune, I wanted to read it from there. They had the original one, but they make you subscribe for you to read it. So I think they were featured in People. So I'll be right back. Okay, I couldn't find the original story, like way back when they first met, but I found this one. It's on extra.ie. I'm not sure, never heard of that before, but it just seemed kind of a same story, but has a little more information. A man who shot to fame after marrying a complete stranger in a shopping mall has tragically died of colon cancer. David Weinlich, okay, in the last one it said Weinlich, so not sure which one, made headlines after he allowed his family and friends to pick his wife-to-be in June 1998. They chose Elizabeth Bethy Runze for him to wed in sickness and in health, and sadly, Weinlich passed away on Sunday ahead of their 20th anniversary. He was just 48 years old and leaves 4 children behind, age 9 to 17 years old, that he had with Bethy. Weinlich had been battling stage 4 cancer for a year, and the couple had renewed their wedding vows last year at the same spot in the Mall of America where they first said I do in front of thousands. David and Bethy Weinlich have been a constant reminder for us of what true love really means, as well as the definition of strength and perseverance, the Mall of America said in a statement released Tuesday. We now grieve the loss of Dave after a brave battle with cancer. Oh, and now it says the Weinlichs. So I don't know who wrote this, but maybe that's why I've never heard of it. Arranged marriage started with an offhand joke after David, tired of being asked when he was going to tie the knot, told family and friends he would be married June 13th, 1998. So if you've been single for a while, or you were single when you were younger, or you're younger and you're single now, and you're so sick of people asking you when you're going to get married, I guess just give them a date. Then they'll get busy picking somebody for you. As the date approached, David, who was 28 at the time, decided to take it seriously and asked family and friends for help. They shot a commercial. You have to have really good friends to shoot a commercial for you. Placed advertisements. Wow, spend the money for that. Sure, it's a lot more money now than it was then. In a local newspaper, and did countless television interviews, eventually soliciting hundreds of inquiries. The Mall of America hosted a bridal campaign mixer for the 28 finalists on David's chosen wedding date. Wow. So there were 28 women willing to marry a man sight unseen, not knowing him. 28 women. do you know that I applied for the Golden Bachelor? I never heard back, but I had so many people telling me I should do that, and I watched it, and so yeah, but I'm not 60 yet, and I think you have to be 60 or over. Anyway, David's friends and family overwhelmingly picked Bethy, and the pair, who had only briefly met twice, were married that day at the Mega Mall. Last year, David credited the couple's many years together with the fact that they accepted each other for who they are. It was a spectacle wedding, but not a spectacle marriage, he said. Finding a good partner for life is about working with people as they are, not insisting that people have to be the perfect person for you. You're not going to find somebody carved in statuary that's perfect for you. And I think that that's the end of it. So that kind of ended abruptly. But I just thought that that's a sweet story. And again, something came up the other day, and I thought, whatever. And I remember hearing that he had passed away, and that story, when it was happening, that was 2018. So that was a long time ago. But yeah, just know that maybe if you want to get married, just set a date and see if your friends will bag you up and start shooting commercials and placing advertisements for you. Maybe that's what I should do for a living. Maybe that's what I should do. Be a matchmaker and shoot commercials for people. What do you think? Got time on my hands, obviously. So there you go. If you want to get married or meet somebody, let's see. Tracey Tischler, matchmaker. Yep. Can't hurt, right? Can't hurt. So, okay, well, I'm going to let you go here. I just thought that was a sweet story. I thought I'd sit down, like I said, since I was already done up like this. I'd sit down and shoot another video. And yeah, I hope you have a good day. If it's night, I hope you have a good night. And yeah, go out and make an adventure, no matter how big or how small. Hey, that's the biggest adventure I think that I've ever seen. That is the biggest leap of faith that worked out. I mean, you never know, do you? You never know. It's the biggest leap of faith I've ever seen. And 20 years married, and would have been a lot longer, and 4 kids, had he lived. So you never know. Okay, yeah, go call someone you love. I hope you have somebody that you love. If you don't have somebody you love, hey, write me, I'll match you up. Or I'll make a commercial for you. I know how to do videos. Can you see the wheels turning up here? Okay, all right, I'm gonna let you go. Okay, yep, and don't you dare, because you deserve somebody special. If that's what you're looking for, if that's what you want, I'm putting all the positive energy out to you that you're gonna find it, okay? Don't you dare forget your magic. Yeah, I know sometimes, unfortunately, I'll see you in the next one, right? Yeah, you never know. You never know what's coming down the pipe with me, do you? No, I don't either. So we're in the same club. Okay, I'll see you in the next one. Bye.